This movie starts with cynical singletons Finn, played by Phil Burke, and Emily, played by Michele Remsen, flirting with each other at a wedding. It's established that they have liked each other for years, but have never hooked up, perhaps because they are too wary of one another's flaws. Sure enough, when Emily declines to sleep with Finn, he immediately hooks up with Mary, who it turns out is only sleeping with the groom's brother to get back at the bride. And when Emily catches Mary in Finn's bed the next morning, it doesn't exactly help their relationship prospects. This movie has a tedious script, dull and irritating characters, and a general lack of direction. The film is working too hard to be witty and meaningful, instead of focusing on the main issue, which is two people trying to build a relationship. Many essential plot points are left out, such as how Emily and Finn know each other. Supposedly, they have been longtime friends who have flirted with each other throughout their friendship. Still, we don't ever get a complete understanding of how this friendship started or makes any sense. The premise of this movie is actually decent for a relationship comedy. Something like interminable screw-up must reform to win over his perfect match. Unfortunately, this movie has no interest in going there. Instead, the script quickly pinballs through two huge plot developments. The rest of the film is effectively spent moping as the various characters in Finn's family discuss life, love, and general dysfunction. There is more focus on being witty and intellectual in the script than there is in properly building up characterization, leaving the characters feeling more like vehicles for the screenwriter's epiphanies and musings on life than actual character development. The lack of strong character motivation makes the characters feel flat and unengaging, despite their entire purpose being for us to engage with their struggles surrounding love. One of the film's biggest problems is the total lack of chemistry between Emily and Finn, meaning the audience just doesn't care whether they get together or not. In fact, the entire situation between them fails to convince. On top of that, the characters are largely unlikable, and the performances are extremely one-note. To make it worse, the movie script, which is heavy on dialogue, ensures that they all speak in the same register, using the same cynical wisecracks and wordplay, to the point where if you shut your eyes, it will be hard to tell one character from the next. The script is full of supposedly meaningful observations that amount to nothing. This movie is full of telling and a lot less of showing, which should be the other way around. The way the movie outlining its concepts did not allow the audience to invest ourselves in the storyline fully and the meta topics it was presenting. In the end, the movie's eventual conclusion doesn't give us enough reward after nearly 2 hours of soul-searching dialogue.